So we got Hopsin, Kumbaya. I see the two elephants. Let's get it.
Any elephant that's like in a music video is like a win.
I like Hopsin. He's starting to grow on me.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah. So we got Hopsin, Kumbaya.
Kumbaya, my lord, I might say things that you might not support. When do I drop the torch? Bless my enemies with whom I mop the floor with. It's true, my thoughts are morbid. I'ma do my job, of course. Shit, can't fit in my shoes. Niggas wishing I lose. I'ma get it like. I done left it all behind me in Cali while yelling goodbye to my family. I had to do a little soul search. All of my demons kept on fighting and scrapping. Inside of my mind, I was crashing. Maybe I was having a growth spurt.
Yo, I love and this instrumental too is fire. It's almost like ritual like. Like I think about it like when someone's about to go through like a ritual.
I see. Yeah, it was very like it.
And like, then like the little people in the back like ooh oh. Ooh.
No, it was really good. Like just when it's like right when it started, it was very good.
Soul search. All of my demons kept on fighting and scrapping. Inside of my mind, I was crashing. Maybe I was having a growth spurt. They tell me I should go out and mingle. It don't work. I've contemplated on whether or not to smoke perp. Think you sick in the head? Come visit my shed. I live on the edge. Let's jump. Should I go first? Yikes. Quite preposterous. White kids soaking up the hype up off it. Hi, I'm Hopsin. I'm obnoxious. I've been talking like the guy from Boston. Watch me rise to top 10. You know what I mean? Ain't no one like me. I'ma turn all of my haters to some overnight fiends. I done made a lot of money from exposing my grief. Flow catch bodies like it's COVID-19, nigga.
I made a lot of money exposing my griefs.
Catch bodies like it's COVID-19.
Catch bodies like it's COVID-19? Is that what he said?
I think so.
Night fiends, I done made a lot of money from exposing my grief. Flow catch bodies like it's COVID-19, nigga. Bitch, listen, I'm exerting the gas fumes. I'm the asshole who goes to work in the bed mood. Me and my alter ego make a murderous rap group. I'm handing beef to niggas like I'm serving them fast food.
Handing beef like I'm serving them fast food.
Can you turn off the captions? Because it's throwing me off.
Why?
The captions aren't...
I mean, Google's doing the best that they can.
They sucking at it.
The bad mood, me and my alter ego make a murderous rap group. I'm handing beef to niggas like I'm serving them fast food. I should have been spazzed, now the burden is past due. Haters wanna laugh at all the hurdles I ran through, but the word on the avenue is now they wanna watch you pee like a fucking pervert in the bathroom, nigga. Ew, yeah. The ladies always tell me I'm a real cunt. These whack motherfuckers, that's a meal. Lunch. On every instrumental, I'ma spill guts and I'm still nuts. Like Robocop scrotum, I'm giving niggas hell, but I really hope I'm not going. And if I do, I'm pulling up with hoes in my phone while the man above is watching with his coke and popcorn. Well, I guess I'm a villain, labeled as strange, labeled a clown, labeled deranged, labeled as someone you might put to shame, labeled a freak who's unable to change. I'm sick in the head, but sick with the grind.
I love that. Label the freak that's enabled to change. I love that so much. It speaks on how adaptive he is almost, right?
Yeah.
Labeled as strange, labeled a clown, labeled deranged, labeled as someone you might put to shame, labeled a freak who's unable to change. I'm sick in the head, but sick with the grind. I am not something you casually find. Where's the light? Give me a sign, cause I got way too much shit on my mind. And I'ma get it all out. Kumbaya, my lord, I might say things that you might not support. When do I drop the torch? Bless my enemies with whom I mop the floor with. It's true, my thoughts are morbid. I'ma do my job, of course. Shit, can't fit in my shoes. Niggas wishing I lose. I'ma get it like. I've been noticing this shift in the industry. Too many niggas who appear to be gritty, flashing they nice jewels, bragging about some pills and packing a rifle. You just gonna be another rapper to die soon. That's another body off the market. Rigor mortis, see them beef for police, saw the carcass. Some of these niggas really bout it, they gon' show you all the corners. Now your mama gotta see you dropping slowly on a harness. Shit, it might be mean ass, I really mean it. The reject that you all love, I ain't He-Man. Some niggas ain't got a piss and pot they could pee in. They hate the planet, so they come at you looking for revenge. That's why I gotta go to sleep with the 9-tuck. Niggas creeping, I bucket, I ain't leaving survivors. One squeeze of your spine bust. Actually, I don't want your dirty corpse on my carpet. Get the fuck out of here. My attitude's that of a Hulk smash, mixing Tony Montana snoring bags of his coke stash. If it's true that I'm a savage in cold rap, I might as well rock a white jacket and Pope hat. Dissing me is like having your throat gagged and fucked till your inside sagging and prolapse. Big and Pac was a tragedy, no cap, but hearing me rap is like having them both back. Yeah.
Yo, he's disgusting.
Yo, he is.
White jacket and pope hat. Dissing me is like having your throat gagged and fucked till your inside sagging and prolapse. Big and Pac was a tragedy, no cap, but hearing me rap is like having a boat back. Yeah. So how can you deny not for rude as I living on cloud nine? Better believe the altitude is high. Niggas say the game's better. Hopsin now that you've arrived, out to lacy motherfuckers with an
living on cloud nine. You know that altitude is high.
I also like how he didn't separate like Tupac and Biggie. Instead, he like merged them into one and showed how they both influenced him.
Yeah.
But hearing me rap is like having a boat back. Yeah, so how can you deny not for rude as I living on cloud nine? Better believe the altitude is high. Niggas say the game's better. Hopsin now that you've arrived, out to lacy motherfuckers with an album you can buy. Yes, I had to go retarded. I was dropped at birth. Fuck all y'all. I'ma let my cock disperse. I got a constant urge to let the bombs emerge. And the only time I'm worn out is when it's Hopsin merge. I'm a villain, labeled as strange, labeled a clown, labeled deranged, labeled as someone you might put to shame, labeled a freak who's unable to change. I'm sick in their head, but sick with the grind. I am not something you casually find. Where's the light? Give me a sign. Cause I got way too much shit on my mind. And I'ma get it all out. Kumbaya, my lord, I might say.
I like the theme that a lot of rappers are kind of using, where it's like the misunderstood role. Like the role of like, I always think about Joker because he's like the epitome of misunderstood people and obviously like villainous. And like the approach where he's like, he's misunderstood, he's deranged, he's sick.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's just one of the few that just acknowledge it. Like we all have like some type of like mental illness, you know, like we're just not categorized in that box, but we all have something that we have. We're like, I like rappers that kind of acknowledge that, accept that, and then use that.
I am not something you casually find. Where's the light? Give me a sign. Cause I got way too much shit on my mind. And I'ma get it all out. Kumbaya, my lord, I might say things that you might not support. When do I drop the torch? Bless my enemies with whom I mop the floor with. It's true, my thoughts are morbid. I'ma do my job, of course. Shit, can't fit in my shoes. Niggas wishing I lose. I'ma get it like. That's another body off the market.
His voice is... It sounds mad good.
Yo, he's nice.
Even the music video, like him mostly showing the elephant. I think of the significance of the elephant and how they're keystone animals, and him relating himself as a keystone in the music industry.
Yeah.
You know, like we all need certain things for things to survive, for things to be what it is. And I think with Hopsin, because he's unafraid to speak his mind, we need that.
Yeah, I also think with like, I think in the last few years, like more recently, like I think people are starting to see like a lot of these rappers, they're very repetitive. Like they're very like inside this box, and they rap about the same topics, like topics that are mentioned a lot, like guns, drugs, money, girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like I think that's why there's such a huge emergence of like the rise of like these Hopsins, the Daxes, the Tom McDonald's, because they're coming out of like left field with totally different topics, very real topics, very relatable, and outside of what's normally spoken about. So like I think it draws more attention. Like I know for me, like I'm more engaged when the topics are not just broad, but just more, not just relatable, but just outside of like the whole struggle, right? Like you have the struggle, like that's fine, but like I think there has to be something different other than just rapping about like I can't relate to a guy that has a Lamborghini, so I don't want to really hear about like, oh shit, like maybe the beat will be fire, but like I don't want to hear about a guy that spends mad bread on a girl or buys her a watch or has a Lamborghini in his garage. So for me, like it's like I'm good off that. Like where with Hopsin, it's very inspiring almost because he talks about like his issues and him being able to overcome those issues and being like mentally sick but still being able to prosper and having a lot to say. Like he has a lot of different characteristics that aren't seen traditionally with these rappers nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, within like 5 years, I wouldn't be surprised if just more rappers touched on what he's talking about.
Yeah.
That way more people can relate to it and want to listen to them.
Yeah, it's more like introspective hip hop. Like I always
Yeah.
think about it like that. Like
It's
like it's why I'm so drawn to like the NFs, the Daxes, Hopsins, Tom McDonald, because like their thinking is more broad, right? It's not just like talking about like you hear videos where literally the whole song is like how the fuck this bitch, and that's the 3 minutes of that, like, you know what I mean? And that's fine. There's a mood for that, but it's like, bro, if your whole album is just about like smashing, it's like, bro, she's gonna get old quick. Like,
it's funny because like, you know how like nowadays people aren't like clubbing, so I'm sure like clubbing music just isn't gonna be as popular.
yeah.
You know, because there is a time for like mindless music too.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm for
listen,
that,
there's
too.
always a place for WAP,
Yeah.
right? There's always gonna be a place for WAP, but like
In
that's
the car.
right. We out.
And she sounded mad good in the car.
I like her front. That beat type good.
Yeah.
I mean, without the video, it wouldn't have been as big as what it was. I don't think, because I think a part of why that video was so big is because of the visuals. Like that's how they sell that shit, because of the visuals, right? Like if that was a bunch of guys running around there butt ass, like that shit wouldn't got half the views it got.
That's not true. I'm pretty sure.
Nah, I'm telling you. We out.